It was a rainy Wednesday. I got a call on my phone. My girlfriend Cynthia had a flat and needed me to come help her change it. She told me she was on westbound I-30. Immediately I grabbed my jack, got into my car, and went to get her. I live in Sunnyvale, so I got on I-30 at Broadway Boulevard. I drove to Northwest Drive. No sign of her. I continued on to North Galloway Avenue. Still no Cynthia. I had no cell phone. Disciplinary action. But I thought, you know what? For Cynthia, I'd drive all of I-30. It turned out not to be such a heroic idea. You see, Mesquite became Dallas. Dallas became Grand Prairie. Then Arlington, then Fort Worth, and I-30 was showing no sign of ending there. I thought, where is this girl? But a man who perseveres, I kept on. I drove nearly an hour and a half before I-30 decided to merge with I-20. And at that point, I determined that this may just have been an April Fool's joke. I started on the hour drive back home. And it struck me. What if Cynthia was on westbound I-30 because she was coming back to the area from Rowlett and Rockwall? Hold on, Cynthia! I'm coming for you! With 2 speeding tickets and a new tank of gas as the sun was setting, I reached Rockwall. Still no Cynthia. I could drive the rest of I-30 this way, but that would be another 2.5 hours before I reached the edge of Texas. I just had to cut my losses and hope Cynthia called a cab. To this day, I still haven't heard from her. A friend told me that she called some other dude. A guy who thought to ask what street she was near. He picked her up, and they lived meatlessly ever after. Cynthia! Oh, Cynthia!
Okay, so me and my girl Sarah were like so totally into the idea of a shopping spree, and we heard from our cousin's best friend's boyfriend that there was an outlet mall that sells Saks and Macy's merchandise for 75% off. He said he didn't know what street it was on, just that it crossed Beltline somewhere. So I was like, oh Sarah, road trip, let's go find it. So since we live in Richardson, we got on Beltline at 8 a.m. and started our clockwise drive. 5 miles through Richardson, 11 miles through Garland, 5 miles through Mesquite, a little bit in Sunnyvale, a drive through Balch Springs, through Southeast Dallas, on to Wilmer, then Lancaster, then DeSoto, then Cedar Hill, Grand Prairie, Irving, and Coppell. We went through like 16 cities with traffic lights, and it took us 2.5 hours. Then we finally ended up in Addison, where we found our shopping center. It was right off the exit of Dallas North Tollway. But get this, it was only 10 minutes from our starting point in Richardson. Thanks for nothing, cousin's best friend's boyfriend. Beltline Road is 92 miles long, and I don't advise sitting through all its lights, circling the Metroplex, if you could have just gone straight there. Ugh.